What's up guys, welcome back to SP Vids, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to humanize your drum sounds. If you haven't heard that term before, don't worry, I'll just explain it for you now. Basically what it is you're trying to get your drums to sound like they've actually been played by a human, so by a drummer. And to do this, one of the best ways you can do it when you're using a sequencer is to change the dynamics of the sounds that you're using. So let's go ahead and have a look at this. I've got 3 sounds in my SP ready here. Just bass, snare and hi-hat, standard stuff. So when a drummer's playing, just because he's human, he's going to have slight little imperfections all the time when he's hitting the various parts of his kit. One of the main ways you can reproduce this is with the hi-hat. You can also do it with the bass drum as well. It's a little bit harder, but I'll show you how to do that as well. So let's start with the hi-hat. What I'm going to do is copy it a couple of times first. And the next thing I'm going to do is change the volume of the 2 that I've copied. So press the pad you want to change the level of, hit start and level button, then just use the dial at the top. Okay, so have a little play around with that. You see where I had to experiment a little bit. What you want to try and get them to do is almost fade out, so you've got them set up. See how they get quieter? Now what I'm going to do is resample that onto a pad and have a little hi-hat pattern so you can see how much swing and sort of groove it adds to the hi-hat. Okay, so that's the hi-hat nicely done there. What I'm just going to do now is show you the same thing, but if you use the same sound. Okay, so hopefully you can really hear the difference there. There's so much more groove in it, and it's just going to make your beats sound that much sort of, well, humanized. That's what we're talking about. It's going to make them sound more humanized and more natural, not like you've played them through a sequencer, but more like you've actually had a drummer come in the studio and play them for you. So using that hi-hat. Guys, this is very much a Dilla inspired technique. If you've not heard Dilla before, go and check out his stuff. This is what he was all about, making those drum sound as natural as possible. You can do this with the bass drum as well. As you can see here, I've done the same thing, just made another one but quieter. So have a play around with that. You don't really need to do it with the snare so much. The snare is always pretty consistent when a drummer is playing. He's always going to be hitting it at kind of the same sort of volume or velocity. But the hi-hat is definitely one where the drummer's going to be having little imperfections, probably on purpose, just to add that groove and swing. And also, he's going to be ghosting some bass drum notes as well. His bass drum isn't always going to be the same volume. He's going to have a quieter one and a louder one straight after one another like this. So that's pretty much it, guys. Have a little go for yourself. As you can see, it's really easy to set up. All you do, copy the drum sounds that you've got and change the velocities of them. Have a play around, and you're really going to find that you have more groove, swing, and just spice in your drum beats. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you massively for all the subs recently. The channel is growing really nicely, and it's nice to see when I'm putting the hard work in that it's attracting people to the channel. And you seem to be enjoying the content. If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do, just leave them below, and I always try and answer every single comment that's left below. You can have a look at my old videos and you'll see that I always try and reply. I'm just trying to help people out and make people make better beats, guys. That's what this channel's all about. So thanks for watching, and yeah, keep making beats, and I'll see you soon, guys.